So my battery doesn't die while recording. That's on 58%. Don't have my charger with me. Of all days I usually bring it. Just wanted to show you guys things. Now this is a park, but it wasn't always a park. I used to live here 20 years ago. We stayed here for 3 years. 1997 to 2000. I'm going to show you where my mom's apartment was. I'm going to complete my memory right now. If I was to tell you where my mom lived, right here. Yeah, we got some jets flying around now. They have been for a few hours now. I was here for a while, but here you are, guys. This would have been my mom's apartment right here. Probably right here. I'd be in the, well, it'd be upstairs, but this would be the living room. Right here. And right down this way, there would be a road that comes this way. We'd have another apartment over here. The guy gives us what he calls snow cones, but they were, well, and he gave us pickles too, but the snow cones, they were like just hunks of ice. They were flavored. Not really snow cones, but that's what, well, so right here is my mom's living room, and right here. Pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. Yeah, go right here. Right there. This area. Over there, there'll be a girl's house. Her name was Samantha. Now, what was weird about that area was you would get, it would flood in that area. There would be a laundromat. I guess water from a laundromat or something. I don't know. But we would all play in that water. It was really dirty water. Then we have a miniature playground over here. Coming this way. Yeah, it looked bigger when I was a kid. That is not the original playground. It does have characteristics of the original, but that's not the original. It wasn't even really that color. It was all tan. Well, except some of the paint was green. That same color green. We had a swimming pool. I would jump the fence right there. Let's go check that out. Nowadays, I didn't bring my phone. I didn't bring my battery charger. I go crazy if I don't listen to music. Okay, you see that corner right there, guys? I would jump that fence right there to get to Cinnamon Ridge. That's where all the rich kids lived, over there, across the fence. And I would go in between those apartments over there. But yeah, and that was always wet right there. Always wet. I think that tree might have always been there as well. And then there was one day I would come over there and there was a air conditioning thing. And I fell in that water over there. As I jumped the fence, I fell in the water. And I held my shirt out to try to dry it that way. That didn't really work. Over here would have been a tennis court. Right here. Yeah, it's like everything's wide now. And right here, yeah, right about here would be a trash can that I would hang out in. I'd always like to get in trash. That was my thing. no, that's not the original location of that playground. It would have been. The driveway is all the same, except that little part that comes through. That was redone. That little angle hanging over here. No, this would have been closer to the grass. That would have been the maintenance area right there. That would have been maintenance right there. Right there would have been maintenance. That playground is, that would have been maintenance area. A manager would be big place. There's my grandma's apartment. We got a plane in the air over there. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's a slow moving plane. Maybe it's going fast. Where's that land? There's an airport over there? Hey, there it is. Lots of planes in it. Jets, planes. My grandma's apartment. I believe this is correct. I got a feeling that it is. I'm really going by feeling and memory right now and remembering where everything is. It's kind of weird I'm doing that, but yeah. But I was looking on Google Earth, and I went to the time. I changed the time, and I'm pretty much exact. I was surprised. I thought I had a measure and everything, but I can actually kind of feel where it is. That's the laundromat over there. But here's where my grandma's living room was. That tree right there is the original. That tree is the original tree that was here. Oh no, I was surprised. And right here would have been, you have a parking lot. I remember that being further, but that was the parking lot. There used to be a parking lot right here. It would go all the way through. And unless no, it had to be. I was about to say maybe that would have been like the entrance, but no, it wouldn't have been that far. But here would have been my grandma's living room, right here. Right here. Grandma's living room right here. Yep. It's crazy. Right in that area right there. Just would have been, there was another tree right here in this area. I don't remember that tree, but it shows up in Google Earth. Yeah, that would have been the living room right there. It's crazy. Yeah. You can actually kind of see it, I think, because the driveway would have extended from that gap right there, whatever that is, where it extends out a little bit. It would have continued. No, it wasn't this flat. Yeah, this is where I grew up. And those are the apartments, Cinnamon Ridge. Well, the rich kids lived. I wasn't a rich kid. That's one of my class who lived over there. And we talked a few years ago. And he still lives in Pasadena. I saw him on Facebook. Shortly before I came back to Pasadena, I saw him on Facebook. Maybe he still lives here, I don't know. The buildings, I think, are a different color than what they were. But I like how they kept the original colors. Like this fence here, this fence is original. Well, actually, no, it isn't. I can't say that because I think those were Cinnamon Ridge's colors. Yes, I remember. Cinnamon Ridge had a darker green. I think they had darker green shingles. They changed all this. Maybe it was the buildings themselves. Yeah, look, you can tell that the, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the houses are different colors. They're like splotches of tan and beige. But no, this was all redone, this fence. Unless that part of the fence, let me check. But what we have over here is they used to be white and a lighter green. This fence was white, they would be striped. I wonder if this is the original color. Dark green. Yeah, that's I think that's the original color. That green color. Yeah, you can see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is a color difference. Light green to dark green. Dark green is original. Or I think it was I definitely remember a green and white fence. It was like plastic. It looked like they might have swapped them for another material. But these fences, the chains on them look different. They might have always looked like that though. Or it's very interesting. But I jumped this fence many times in my childhood. Oh, and I got ran over by a bike over there as well. Don't know how that happened. There was this kid who got a new bike. He had like someone behind him. Somehow, when I fell, it was somehow my elbow bled. Don't know how that happened. Yeah, this is the original. This is the original place I would jump. Right there. And I think I went on that corner because it could stand on the ledges, maybe. I don't know if I remember the ledges. But I definitely jumped that fence. Right there. Well, guys. Oh. Before I forget. Let's see something else. Over here. The apartments went over here too. That corner, right where you see that, between the black fence and the green fence, everything in that black area didn't have a fence, and it was where other apartments were, like all the way down. And and what would happen is I came down here one day, well, a couple other kids, and we'd come over here sometimes, because right in that corner, right where the houses ended, there would be either a goose or a duck nest, and they would lay eggs over here in a bush in the corner over here. Of course, that stuff isn't here anymore, but at the time, there was a bush, and geese would lay eggs. Either it was ducks or geese, I don't remember. And then and then there would be all this water right here. Now, I don't know, I can't remember if they fenced it off and it was in this part of the woods, or if it was over here in front of me. I don't remember. I can't tell. But yeah, there were geese, and I remember it really smelled bad over here. It was like, I can't really even explain the smell. It was kind of like a swamp smell. Yeah. So yeah, that's my story, guys. That's my group. Again, thanks for joining me on this journey. And this is my last day here. And I'll see you guys in the next adventure.